All right. Good Sunday, everyone. You're in the kitchen with me and I have on my baby shirt. No, my son. Anywho, okay, so I have my tomatoes over here in some vinegar and cold water. And what I'm doing is prepping for, and y'all forgive me how I look, but that's okay. I have been not feeling good. I haven't been feeling good. And that's why I haven't been on in a while, but it's okay. I'm on today. So I have some lettuce, some romaine lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and some green onions. Let me get a bowl. So here we go. For the lettuce, for cucumber, and then I have another one for something else. So, okay. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. Thus far, I am. Tomatoes first. I'm cutting two. And these are organic yeah, beef steak ones. I love tomatoes, y'all. I haven't had none in about a week because I ran out and then, y'all, I wasn't feeling good with the hoot, okay? But I'm feeling okay now, coming around. So, tomatoes. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so I have my tomatoes here. And as always, I clean them. Well, actually, I soak them first and then I rinse them off. And I soak mine in some vinegar and cold water. Okay. Lettuce. Romaine, that is. Let me get the this strainer. Oh boy. So I can I need to get one of those things that you can use when you cut your lettuce so it won't be water in this thing, but that's okay. We're gonna make do with what we got. So I got this lettuce over here. I'm chopping it up. Now I'm gonna chop it again because some of it be kind of like still whole, so just chop it down some more. Okay, so put it in here. Vegetables there is. I have cucumbers next. I'm cutting up two of these, the romaine. I will be eating off of it today and tomorrow. And one thing I do know about lettuce, you have to, pretty much eat it quick. What I do is when I rinse mine off, I let the water drain out as much as possible. And then sorry if I'm talking too loud. Let the water drain off as much as possible. And then I take a paper towel and I line it in the bottom of the bowl or whatever I put it in. And then there we go, put that right there. Okay, now everything that I just used, cut that is, I will be disposing of it. Okay, now okay, what I'm cutting up now is the freaking I just had to say that. I'm washing my lettuce with some cold water. Okay, cold water, and I have it in a strainer. So that's how we do that. Have it in a strainer. Okay, so that's that. Here's the cucumber. I had soaked it in some vinegar and cold water the other day, and then I rinsed it off. So I put it in the refrigerator because I thought I was gonna have it that day, but I'm having it today. So and I like to clean mine really good anyways because I don't take the peels off of my cucumbers. I eat them. Most of the times that's where you get your nutrition from, is the peels of anything as far as that goes. Vegetables, fruits. Okay, so I did that. I kept this container. What was in here? Kept this, washed it, and my cucumbers are in here. So I have cucumbers, tomatoes. Now I'm about to I hate that they didn't put the Ziploc thing with this one. Okay, I have me some green onions, and these right here you have to cook quick or fix them quick because man, they mess up so quick. That's when the moisture sets in. So what I typically do is I fold it and I seal it. And over here, I'm about to rinse my green onions once I cut the top of it off. Right? Cold water, cold water. I love onions. Cold water. Okay. So we have green onions, that is. So I have some romaine lettuce I cut up, tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions. This is what I'm putting in my salad. All veggies. Sure. I have been feeling not so well, and but I'm still staying on track. I was supposed to be doing an all fruit, but that's okay. I had to do what my money allowed me to do, so I did a fruit and vegetable. As long as I know I'm on track, I ain't doing nothing, I ain't got no business. That's all that matters. Okay. Now what I do is I take my onions that I already cut and I put them over my lettuce. It's all going down the same anyways. So There we go. And then that's in there. Put you over here. And I love to wash and clean as I go. I do. Makes things easier for me. Okay? Makes it easier. Clean. Okay. So, again, I have some cucumbers. Hello. Tomatoes. 2 of the romaine lettuce. And what I do so my lettuce won't mess up is I take a napkin or paper towel and I line it at the bottom of the bowl or container that which I have it in. Y'all, if I look a hot mess, oh well, I'm sorry. I have not been feeling well, but I wanted to get in here and just do what I'm supposed to do. Now, I'm gonna let some of this water drain out a little bit more, and then I will be adding it into the bowl. Tomatoes, cucumbers, and I have put some green onions. So, but that's in my lettuce already. For those of you that don't know, hi, hello, welcome to my live. I am on a weight loss journey. I have lost 116 pounds, gained 20 of it back, took it back off. Now I'm trying to continue to move forward. So far, the 20 and then now an extra 5 pounds I've lost. So all in, what did I say, 116? So that's 121 pounds. I'm preparing my salad, and what I cooked or fixed or cut is some romaine lettuce. 2, I cleaned it off and everything. Then some green onions. I soaked my tomatoes in some vinegar and cold water. So tomatoes. I soaked my cucumbers. Well, a couple of days ago in some vinegar and cold water. I rinsed it all. And now I'm about to put my lettuce. Here's my lettuce. All my lettuce, y'all. Right here. And as I said, to keep it from not messing up, I like to line the mines because lettuce messes up quick. And you know why? Because of the moisture. So I put that on top. And this is my dinner. Actually, I'm going to have this for a couple of days because the lettuce ain't going to mess up. So I'm going to take this paper plate that I have right here and I'm going to put it on top. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. I turn the camera around so you can see. Okay. Here's the lettuce. Okay. And then I line it with paper towel. It gets that moisture out. Here's my cucumbers, my tomatoes, and my onions. I put it in here. And then being that I lined it with a paper towel. There you go. That's to keep the moisture out. Okay. And I love cucumbers. Sometimes what I do is if I have some old pickle juice, I put my cucumbers in the pickle juice, especially when I want some pickles. And if I don't have no pickles, I have some now because I use my cucumbers. Honey, we got to go back to old school ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, canning. Got everything going on in this world. And honey, baby, let me tell you. It is what it is. I love cucumbers and pickles too. I mean, I love tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I'm turning into one. Excuse me the way I look. I'm just on here sweating like a hog, okay? But I'm sharing this with everyone. I'm down to earth. I'm real. I'm natural. And I'm sweating because I'm burning calories and I'm moving around despite how I've been feeling. Last week was a rough week for me. These kids started school. I'm getting ready to go in my room and run my mouth a little bit before I check out. But anywho, so that's it. I'm finished. Okay, a little bit about me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mona, and I'm on a weight loss journey. And I've been on my weight loss journey since seemed like forever, but anywho, excuse me. I've been on my weight loss journey since June of 2020, and oh yes, it's got to be for me, and I pray that it is. And thank you so much for joining and everything. You can I do this quite often because I'm trying to stay focused, and also I'm on the journey of plant-based. For those of you know, you got to call it plant-based because certain things you cannot and can have when you're a vegan, or to become one, I should say. Okay, so I started my weight loss journey June, July of 2020. And of course, I was overweight. Thank you so much. Thank you. You can set your notifications. This child right here, I'm down to earth. I keep it real. I'm not fake. I tell the truth, shame the devil. And my story, my journey is mine. I was tired of being fat, as I said. I am not making fun of no one that's fat. This is what I said to my doctor. And I cried. And the reason being is my oldest sister, we're 10 months apart, she was very, very sick. And she had some of the symptoms as my mom. And I know a lot of people know that a lot of illnesses is not hereditary, it's what we eat. I also follow Tabitha Brown. I'm pretty sure you know about her, but I'm saying this way before I knew her. But I follow her because she's encouraging and inspiring and motivated, and I like seeing things like that to keep me focused. Oftentimes, we don't have money to go to Weight Watchers or Slim for Life or to a doctor even, right? And one time my daughter, she was going to Slim for Life. I wasn't going, but I was mimicking what she was doing, and I lost a lot of weight. And what caused me to have become obese, morbid, that is. I was sad, depressed. I suffered from anxiety. These is not excuses, but illnesses is illnesses, right? And so I didn't no longer want to be that person. I reversed high blood pressure by changing the way I eat. True story. I took myself off of high blood pressure pills. I no longer need them. I don't need to take no pills. I need to eat right, to live, to be healthy. And so I'm a very serious person once I put my mind to it, but also it might be a little contradicting because when my back is up against the wall and I'm stressed out, I don't want to go back, so that's why I made my YouTube channel. It was Mona Lisa Kelly, but I made it Mona's Vegan Lifestyle. And I wanted to see that word in lifestyle because everything, it's not just about me putting food on here. It's about life. You know what I'm saying? So went to my doctor and I sat in front of him, told him, I said, and I started crying too. And I was so serious. I said, I'm so sick of being fat. I'm so sick of being fat. I did not want the surgery. Have I considered at one point? I educated myself. I also went the whole 9 yards, but at that point in time, I was smoking cigarettes. Thank God I do not smoke cigarettes, okay? I'm proud of me. I give my own self a pat on the back. And with me losing weight, I'm very confident. My self-esteem is high. I'm not arrogant or cocky, but I feel good overall and I want to continue to feel this way. And last week I was sick, but also I'm dealing with some other issues. I had shared about addiction, and that's not me. I have some things that I'm dealing with, and so being that that is heavy on my heart and mind, I'm gonna get off of it because it's a sensitive topic. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm raising my grandchildren, and that's the reason why I probably got sick because I don't get sick. Last time I think I had a real bad cold. That had to be in the beginning of the pandemic. No, I ain't never had no COVID. Everything's not COVID. Um, but my son's child's mother believes she had it. She don't know for certain, but hey, and he got sick, and I think I got sick from him and her coming over and stuff like that. But that's what about 3, 4 years ago, and I'm like, oh goodness, what the hell is going on? I eat a lot of fruits, a lot of vegetables. I don't eat meat. I don't buy no milk for myself, but I buy it for my granddaughter. I don't touch it. I don't buy no white sugar. Uh, Eggs, yes, for her. See, this I say all this because at first I wasn't buying none of that stuff. I cannot change the way she eats because I do, but I do try to incorporate her eating more fruits and the vegetables are still a work in progress because you got to look at it this way. She's 10 and she haven't been eating it in a while, or you know what I'm saying? So I just try to like tell her, try. You can't say you don't like nothing if you don't try. Just like she's eating some and vegan food, and she said, that's vegan. She could read, of course, and I wasn't trying to trick her. But my daughter and her husband, they tried some vegan chicken strips and the patties. It was like, are you kidding me? Yes, tastes amazing. So, as I was saying about my journey, and my sister was sick, and I got so sad for her. Um, and I didn't, I was overweight, okay, and I'm not ashamed to tell nobody. And I said this: if I reach my weight goal by December the 31st of this year, I'm gonna let everybody know my weight, how much I weigh. I got the proof. I got things journal. I got it documented, pictures and all that. How you got pictures is in my phone, and your phone has dates when you take your picture. So thank you so much. I truly do need that. And so yeah, the weight. So I started, and then November, it was kind of like a weight loss spiritual journey. I was going. This is like I said around pandemic. I was going church on live on Facebook, conference call on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then Sunday. Faithfully, you would thought I was in church, sitting in my living room, honey. I go in the bathroom, get dressed like I'm about to head out the door to go to church. I'm sitting right in my living room. I put on my clothes, come as you are, right? And put on some lipstick, and I was so in tune. That made me stay so focused until a year later, he passed away, the pastor. Broke my heart. I'm so serious because everybody looked up to me. He looked up to me. And he even said he looked up to me because I was being transparent about my weight and the journey that I was on. And he said, you know what? He said, you motivate and encourage me too. And I was like, whoa, because he was struggling from weight loss, weight issues and sicknesses, right? I'm serious. That broke my heart. Broke my heart. And I'm so serious when I say that. I'm saying it likely. And then, okay, so then my cousin, that same month, she cut her life short. So a lot was going on. And with all that being said, I wanted to stay focused. And I stayed focused. Here I am. Then I had my little setback. That's why I say I had gained the 20 pounds. Yes, it broke my heart when he passed away because it's very motivating spiritually, right? And especially when I opened up to a few of the people I knew. The lady that told us about the church thing or whatever, my daughter knew her. I knew her, so we was doing it on conference call, and then we was doing it uh, on Facebook Live and stuff like that. And then if you get on the phone, you can actually they can hear your voice. Everybody say what they say, and then also we pray and just all that stuff, and it helped me. And I stayed so focused. And then my daughter ended up moving. Both my daughters moved, and when they moved, I got sad and just a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And so I started eating ice cream. You would have thought I was pregnant, but anywho, I had a thing for ice cream. I'm so serious, keeping it real. And for ice cream, mm, that wasn't good, and that put that 20 pounds on like quick. And then when I saw that happening, I said, "Oh, girl, don't you do that. You done came thus far." So I got back on track, and I've been on track ever since. And I'm supposed to be on a 30-day fruit. They say fast, but I don't look at it as fast because fast is a different meaning behind it to me. So what I'm doing is I'm eating more fruits and vegetables because the almighty dollar, money, school, raising kids, paying bills. And when you're doing it all by yourself, see, the thing of this, I tell everybody, I'm not struggling. I'm not rich. But when you have money set aside to aim towards a goal of something you want, and that's a car, okay, a vehicle. I said car, vehicle, truck, bus, whatever, right? And a lot of that stuff end up coming to a halt because you have other obligations now, and that's getting my granddaughter ready for school and having to get a lot of things for her because she totally completely had to start brand new on everything. I'm talking about school clothes and everything. And so she's here with me right now. She's down to her cousin's house. My daughter, she stays down the way too, so that kind of helps me and everything with her not being bored. For real, just keeping it real. But yeah, so I get on here and I share from time to time, little motivation. Also, I say I'm gonna start doing a little bit of blogging or whatever at the stores. We have two stores here that you typically don't see people talk about because they're in a different part of the world, right? State. And so there's two here, and I'm in a different state as much as everybody. Everybody's used to going to WalMarts and Aldi's and Sam's Club, but we have Costco's too. You don't see too many people talk about Costco's. You don't see too many people talk about Save a Lot, High V's, Price Choppers. We have a store here called Price Choppers, and they have a Price Chopper shopper car. Tongue tie, huh? Right? And so that too, and just do what I'm doing, you know. So um, I guess this is about it that I have to say and share. But I already got my. See, that's another thing. I try to prepare and prep two in advance, so I can have things ready. Like, say for instance, if my daughter eats something, instead of me eating what she's eating or having an idea to think to eat what she's eating, I already have me something ready to eat so I can eat that, right? So, it's a process, but I think I'm doing pretty good and I'm continuing to do good. And um, since the 21st, because I write down everything, I have a journal, I've lost 6 or 7 pounds already. Okay, so this is what the third. So the 21st of August. Yeah, I got to change. I'm looking at August on my calendar, but I got to change it because it's September now. So I'm doing pretty good. Almost like what, 4 pounds a week, 5 a week. That's, to me, is pretty good because, like the I can't even talk. The doctor says slow and steady. I don't want to take off weight too fast and all this stuff like this here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining my live. Again, my name is Mona, and I call my YouTubers, subscribers, Jules, Jewelz. And I say that because everybody's precious as a jewel, and yeah. So I was just doing a little, I guess you could say, intro and recap of what my week was last week. And I hope everyone, well, tomorrow's Labor Day, but here where we live at, in the state of Missouri, that is, the kids on Monday, they don't go to school no more. So I think it's just going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I mean, did I say that right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Oh, ooh. So that's kind of good. Get a little bit of extra sleep, right? But despite how I was feeling last week, and when I said I felt like crap, I felt like crap. Literally. But I still got up and showed up and did what I had to do for my granddaughter. Walked her to the bus thing, sat there, except for one day, and my daughter, she retrieved her for me and stuff. Okay, Midwest. Okay, Midwest. Me and my kid's father, we were stationed in Fort Carson, Colorado Springs. And this was what was it? January '92 to June the 19th of 1992. He was in the military. You remember that day, girl? Of course, that was my life. My kid's father was in the military. He was in the Army, what, 15 years, and then Army Reserves, and he's in heaven now. And so, um, yeah, a lot of things. That's why I say I have to stay focused, because the things that I have experienced and the things that I'm still going through with children, one of them, I don't have no choice. I have to be there for her. And she's my child, but I have to be there for her. And it's hard. It's real hard. But you know what? I'm learning through the process, but it's still hard because it's a mental thing, okay? And it's an addiction thing, and there's a whole bunch of other things that I'm going through, not just one. So, um, yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good because hell, the old me, I would have been balling. You know what I'm saying? I have the tears there, but I got to keep myself grounded and focused and do good. I got to be good for myself first, and then my granddaughter. I can't even say that right. Granddaughter. That is so true. And yeah, me and my daughter said that yesterday. And I ain't going against them either. I'm just pray, talk to them, and just leave it there. Why? Pray. And I never asked him for anything because he already know what we need before we ask, right? He knows everything before we even know it ourselves. So I stopped doing that. I don't want to complain. It's just that sometimes when I deal with the situation with my two children that I'm going through, I just have to deal with it. Because when my kid's father passed away, I didn't have no support. All my kids' weight, which they are grown adults, was on my back. I didn't have no one to support me. And it took me like, I want to say last year, and he passed away in 2017 on Father's Day, June the 18th. Hell, well, 6 years now. So about 5 years before I really stopped kind of crying, you know? And so, I mean, who doesn't miss them? I know my kids do, but at the same token, um, same way with my mom. I miss my mom, but you have to find some kind of way to find a little peace within yourself with it. I guess that makes sense to me. You'll always miss your loved ones, but just pray and ask God to give you strength, and you got to keep moving forward. As long as you know you sincere in your heart how you feel, can't nobody tell you how you feel or what you shouldn't feel or how to feel it, you know? And so that's how I am. I'm a very headstrong person. You know, I say this, I said, I can go through a lot. I can cry a river. But when it's all said and done, I pull myself through. I just told my friend this morning. I told him that. I said, I pull myself through. I test my own strength sometimes. I test my own self. I don't even test myself on something I said I wasn't going to do again. Nothing like in a bad way, but you know how you say, girl, you better not do that no more. And I have, and when you do that and you go against your ways of saying, you suffer behind it. But it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. But sometimes you got to stick to your own words. Like I say, I ain't giving nobody nothing. I ain't doing that no more. I keep doing, giving. Give. No. Um, and then when I do that, it's almost like a person takes from you, and when you need them, you don't have them. I'm like, wow. So I learned from that. I'm not that person no more, you know. And so, you know, you can work on yourself. Like I said, soul search. Hell, you can say, ain't nothing wrong with me, girl. You fine. You ain't did nothing. But sometimes you got to step back and look at yourself too. Check yourself. And oftentimes when things happen to you, you got to hold yourself accountable because you allow it to happen. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. And I'm still learning. But for the most part, Jesus take the wheel. So, on this sweet Sunday, everyone, I hope everyone have a sweet Sunday. And I will get back on here sometime soon. Hopefully, I can do a little bit of vlogging because I don't want, like I tell everybody, this is not no depressing um, channel. I love to laugh. I love to talk about different things. I love to show different things I do. And thank you so much. You have a good day. And I'm about to get off here too. I'm gonna finish watching me some TV. My daughter, I can't even say daughter, granddaughter is down the way. So I'm just gonna just be a little peaceful. Have a good one.